Each year, we have a congregational theme. They're outlined on the wall, new way of thinking, thinking outside the walls, just be there, seize the moment, and our theme for this year is being a safe harbor. And so as I thought about you as a congregation, I thought about different people and the ways that I've seen transformation in their lives. And so this morning, I want you to hear from some people who have who the Lord has transformed their lives in the 5 different ways that we've outlined each year that we've been together as pastor and congregation. Our theme this year is Safe Harbor. You've heard me say so many times that we are a group of broken people helping other broken people find healing through God's grace. One of those people who have a tremendous testimony that I've seen is Kim Rainey. Kim, you're welcome. Got the mic, so we'll go to your mouth. As I've been doing, giving you time to get nervous.
I kind of am.
Give us a brief background and then talk to us about finding a safe harbor here in this place.
So I am from Delaware. I grew up Presbyterian. My parents, I was going to church with them every day. I did God's Word as a teenager. I went to Appalachian service projects. We did a lot of things church-based. Growing up, I was still doing things, but I still didn't get, God. I was still more into like going out with my friends, hanging out. Yeah, you guys can come to church with me. It's just fun, who cares about talking about God? Let's just go to church, have fun. And our church did, and we had great fun. As I got older and older, hit high school, started hanging out with the wrong crowd, got into drugs, worked to get the drugs. Sorry, I'm so nervous right now. I don't know, I guess because I feel like I'm on the spot, even though he told me about this. A little bit more nervous than But anyway, so from there, I was still going to church. I got into a relationship that turned downhill really fast. Had a beautiful little girl. I don't even know her moms.
She is beautiful.
She's talking about Laura right there. Stand up, Laura. Yay, Laura.
The first year with her father was amazing. After I had her, things went downhill pretty fast. He found out that he had a disease, and it was causing a lot of pain, which caused him to get into drugs. And at that point, I was out of drugs. In high school, I was in them. I was, hardcore, and then I had gotten out of it to, just kind of move on. Went to church with my sister, and I learned a little bit more about God and faith, and then this disease happened with him, and him taking the drugs and drinking on top of it made him a very mental, physical abuser. And I continued to deal with it because I loved him. I had a daughter with him. I thought that I couldn't take the father away from my daughter. And plus I was in their state. I was doing drugs with him. I got to the point where one day I took Laura to the dentist, and they said, "You need to stay here." I said, "No, I don't. I'm taking my kid home." As I'm slowly nodding out. I did get my daughter safe. About an hour later, sitting there making them lunch or her lunch. Actually, I had had my second one by then. During that point, I didn't go into it, but during that point, we put a no contact order on him. I had moved in with my sister. Was feeling more about God and trying to at least find Him, but I knew being with Rich, I was not going to find Him. I continued to stay with him because I loved him. And anyway, I was at the dentist. I come home, and about an hour and a half later, I get a knock at the door, and he leaps over the chair and says, "I'm not here," and runs into the bedroom. I answer it, and they say, "Kimberly, Rainey, we are here for your children. We are searching your house." So right then and there, my kids got taken away from me. I lost myself. But it really was me finding myself, because the first thing I did was took the rest of those drugs and I sold them. I don't know if it was right to sell his things, but I did. And I got my first plane ticket here, where, thank God, my parents lived. If I wouldn't have moved here, I probably wouldn't have moved on. They say that you can't even where you are. But I kind of see, if I didn't move away from that situation, if I was too far to go back to him, I wouldn't. And it worked. And it's great. So anyway, I moved down here, I got myself sober, and one day my mom comes up to me, it's around Christmas, and she goes, "Kim, do you want to take Laura to this church? My friend Joanne from work, they need a kid in their Christmas pageant." So I'm like, "Yeah, okay, And I was kind of in the middle of trying to search for God, but I was more right now at that point when I was, first introduced to this. I was more like trying to get myself stable and get a job, because I did not want to be with my parents for 5 years, and I'm going on 6 years with them. Still working on being happy there, but slowly but surely, I'll be out soon, hopefully. Anyway, so we come here, and I just, the pageant and seeing Aurora happy in it, and just, it opened my eyes, and I said, okay, I said, this is it. I think I'm going to start coming here. And hearing Pastor Don's words, especially, it wasn't even that, it was when Teen Challenge had showed up here. It really, really opened my eyes. And I felt the urge to get up here and speak, and I did. And after that, I felt like a whole new person. So I continue today, trying to serve as well as learn about Jesus. I still go through rough times, but I know that He is here, He has my back, and He has provided me with a great family to be here and support me.
A safe harbor?
Yes, my safe harbor is here. And
Hi, this is Pastor Don from Waters Edge Church here in Cape Coral, Florida. Thank you for stopping by our YouTube channel to listen in to our Sunday morning preaching services. If you want more information about us, I invite you to check out our webpage at mywatersedgechurch.com, or you can check our Facebook page. Just search for Waters Edge Church, Cape Coral, Florida. Or better yet, I would love to meet you in person. We gather every Sunday morning at 10:30 for a time of inspirational worship and biblically based preaching. We would love to meet you, and we've got a seat here reserved just for you. Hope to see you soon. God bless.